Hey Bailey, do you know anything about the Battle of Midway?
Not really. Can you tell me what happened though?
Yeah, let's go take a drive and learn more about it. On June 4th, 1942, around 9 a.m., the Japanese aircraft surprised the U.S. by destroying most of their ships. This was in the air in the Pacific Ocean, where the U.S. aircraft carriers were held. After their guns were all used, the Japanese went to the extreme and sacrificed themselves by crashing the planes into the ships.
So why did the Japanese even attack the U.S. to begin with?
Well, there's many reasons, but the Japanese were very selfish. They wanted their country to have a good economy and a powerful government. They attacked the U.S. to gain Midway to use it as a base.
What happened to the U.S. after Japan attacked them though?
From this attack, the biggest aircraft carrier, USS Yorktown, was sadly destroyed and ruined. Many airplanes were destroyed while hundreds of men were killed. After this, the U.S. had to gain their strong military back due to the lack of men and build more aircraft.
So what happened?
Well, to start off with, a man named Joe Rochefort broke the code of the Japanese messages. With this, he learned Japan's plan for Midway and helped the U.S. win the battle. The U.S. put Japan in a trap and tricked them that they were attacking them a different day than they were supposed to. The United States' goal was to go underwater using a submarine to attack Japan. However, the USS Nautilus submarine was unsuccessful. When the torpedo was fired, it missed the ship. Instead, the U.S. had counted on their pilots to defeat Japan with using guns and bombs. The U.S. attacked Japan by coming down upon them from the air. The Japanese were not prepared for this attack, but began to start fighting back right away. The U.S. destroyed 4 of their carriers while killing thousands of their people.
How is this a turning point of the war?
The turning point of the war was when the U.S. destroyed all Japan's carriers and aircrafts. From this, it made the U.S. more offensive, while the Japan was not.
What happened later after the battle was over?
After the battle was over, Japan had lost almost all their resources, ships, and men. From this, Japan and U.S. had the same sea power until the war ended. However, from U.S.'s victory, they became more offensive, while Japan was more defensive.
How might the war progress differently without the battle ever happening?
The war could have progressed differently without the battle ever happening because Japan would have gone on to seize more power of the Pacific, and without being shut down from the U.S., they would have had overly power. The U.S. helped them realize that they were not invincible and shut them down.
What effect did the Battle of Midway have on how World War II is fought?
After the disaster at Midway, the Japanese offensive in the Pacific was overturned and the U.S. started taking aggressive attack in the Pacific. The Imperial Japanese Navy would not be able to recover from the loss of 4 carriers and almost 100 trained pilots. So Bailey, do you understand how the Battle of Midway works now?
I do, Kenzie. Thanks for telling me.
Of course.